Dark Unnamed. He is playing his tournament. Egg was taken, or Egg actually advanced. Who else is on here? We actually got a pretty big bracket. Eggs was taken out by TurkeyDano, a Brazilian player. And now we're seeing him versus this player down here in the bottom right-hand corner. He is currently teamless, and he is here to win it all. I think this guy could go very far today. He is Peruvian, correct?
Yes.
The Peruvian player, it is Ryu, who is also, by the way, in that write-up, if you guys want to check it out.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Submarine LE, we have the Brazilian Protoss player representing Icebound Esports. It is TurkeyDano.
Now, I know TurkeyDano, but I feel like we don't ever see him play.
I have never seen him play, and it looks like we may see why he was able to take down a player like Eggs. I was very surprised, to be honest. Eggs got taken out in the early rounds by this guy, and I was shocked. And it could be because this guy is incredibly cheesy
and really good at it. I mean, look at this. Ryu has to know.
He just saw it.
Ryu,
he just saw it.
Oh my God, Ryu! I need to. I guess we can't. We need to get player interviews in this thing going, but it would be really cool to ask Ryu what his thoughts were on this, because either he knows this player from the ladder, possibly, maybe he asked the player that got knocked out by him, Eggs, what happened, because they are all close, you know. So.
Oh my God! And the cannon finishes. Will the gateway be able to go down? It looks like it's. Will it?
So we got that, but he's not gonna be able to take it out. But he's not even. I don't think he really needed that. I guess that just delays it. But he's not even going for the second base yet. And I think lately we've been seeing a lot of one base counters with the Nidus.
Yeah, it's definitely an option, and I'm pretty sure that Turkey, that second gateway, was just there to SimCity and protect the cannon so the Lings couldn't kill it.
Yeah.
And it did its job. Like, now the cannon rush is continuing. Ryu is stuck on one base, but Ryu's fine with that. He doesn't care. He doesn't want a natural. He is going for roaches.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm pretty sure he'll go for a Nidus, because it's gonna take a while to just walk across the map with a bunch of roaches.
It looks like he isn't being aggressive with his Roach Ravager. He's just going to deal with this. Like, he just morphs in Ravagers, he piles down the cannons, and he will slowly clean all of this up.
Is he just going to macro out of it behind this, or what?
I guess so. Like, it's definitely an option.
On one base, down 5 workers?
You know what? I'm not a doctor. not a doctor.
Hopefully Ryu is.
hopefully he is. I mean, again, he will deal with this slowly but surely, and by the time he finishes dealing with this, he will have a pretty decent Roach Ravager count. So
yeah, it's gonna be. But then, yeah, I guess that's the next question. What does he do after that? He can't just stay on a lower economy than a Protoss.
Yeah.
I wonder what the Protoss is going to do back at home.
Yeah,
this should be shut down eventually. Oh, that sucks. A miss. Click on that Grossabile.
Yeah, and I keep saying that Ryu will eventually deal with this. I mean, he should. And Turkey, he keeps investing into this. Like, he's throwing down more shield batteries. He's throwing down more pylons as well. Like, he wants this to deal more damage.
Yeah, he might even be getting a little desperate here.
Oh.
I don't see a world where he deals game-ending damage with this.
I mean, he did just kill one Ravager, so that is something. He's slowly chipping away at them, but
I think it's just so cost-efficient here for Ryu thus far, taking out all those things, getting cancels on stuff, now destroying a gateway. I feel like even if he loses this army, it's pretty good for him in the end. And there's not much TurkeyDano can do to finish it off.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned because Turkey is controlling these Stalkers pretty well. He's killed 3 Ravagers already. It looks like he may be able to get a 4th as well, because they just keep getting repaired by those shield batteries.
Yeah, it's a little bit of sloppy micro there on them too. You could pull them back and try and keep him back for a little bit or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and now they're all pretty low on health.
Oh,
wow.
my God.
No way.
Yeah, more ravages keep going down. Like, the shield battery are keeping this alive. He heals.
Oh, my God. What are we watching?
What are we watching? He's going to get everything.
Oh, this is it. Unless he gets caught out here bad and he doesn't go back to the shield batteries in time. TurkeyDano so good. Wow.
Jesus.
What is this? What is this? How does that work?
Look, he's refined his cheese, okay? Like, this isn't your normal American cheddar, right? This is Brazil we're talking about, okay? This is...
Yeah, I feel like I need to be sipping on a glass of wine right now somewhere in a vineyard in Italy with this refined, well-aged cheese here.
Jesus.
Now, is this refined, well-aged cheese, or is this just a whole new cheese that no one's ever tasted before?
It's possible. I mean, this is a new map pool. This is a new map, and oh my God,
this has to be some sort of Florencio build. That's the only way someone could learn some cheese like this, unless I'm not giving TurkeyDano his credit, and he just made this cheese up himself.
Oh my God, he's gonna get another Ravager.
Who goes stalkers? Who goes mass stalkers on a rush?
Yeah, and to be
Normally
fair,
it's a robo.
Yeah, and the big thing for Ryu is that he did kill the gateways earlier, so these 3 stalkers have just been the only 3 stalkers for the longest time because the gateways went down, but now there's an immortal.
Yeah, this is back and forth, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Turkey's taking the win here.
Oh my God, we'll see. I mean, Ryu, he's been stuck on one base for so long. Like, I'm sure that he would have thought he would have taken care of this and taken his natural like ages ago, and now there are just so many shield batteries. There's a warp prism on the way.
Oh my God. What are we watching? He should have gone for the Nidus.
I feel like once the warp prism comes out, like, how are you gonna deal with that kind of micro, right?
How can
like,
he deal with it regardless?
Yeah. Oh,
there's nothing he could have done regardless to this.
Yeah.
I mean, he should have gone for the gateway instead of trying to take out like the cannons and the shield batteries. But I mean, that's in hindsight. No, I don't think people really see this too often to be able to hard counter it instantly. He even scouted it early. So,
yeah.
Man, I just don't know. Or eggs probably served a similar fate.
Yeah, and he's recoiling as well to deal with
oh my God!
What?
He knows how scarce overlords are right now. Every single overlord counts, and he recalled just to kill one, and now he can't even get out of there.
Part of me feels like as well,
but he's got 2 immortals. 2 immortals and a warp prism. The stalkers would just be too much work to micro at this point, and he'd lose them probably.
An infestation pit is on the way.
Yeah.
What? Storm host? Question mark?
Oh my God.
What's the plan here? What's okay?
Is he just gonna get some swarm host?
I that's the only thing that makes sense. Like, infestors, what are infestors gonna do here? And
no, yeah, it's gonna be swarm host for
there
sure.
we go.
But God, 2 robos. Man, this is just. I feel bad for Ryu, man. If he doesn't win this, it's just very unfortunate.
I mean, there are a lot of swarm hosts coming out. Like, they can eventually deal with this, like, maybe, but oh my God, he's just losing so much.
You'll always have 2 in a war prism. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, like, oh, if the swarm hosts waste their locust here on the immortals, like, oh no.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've heard of TurkeyDano only because I'm pretty sure he's known for doing cheesy strategies, honestly.
Interesting. Okay, because I do think that he's Brazilian, but I'm pretty sure he lives in America just because he's on Icebound Esports, which is an American team.
Yeah, I've definitely seen him around somewhere. I don't remember exactly like what type of builds he's done, but I'm pretty sure he's known for being cheesy.
Oh my God, and I think he's done it. He's pushing through. Like, the swarm is still on cooldown. And,
what are we witnessing right here?
Oh my God. Ryu.
Like if he came up with this build himself, that is just ridiculous. But nonetheless, perfectly executed, taking out a player like Eggs. If you guys don't know, he's one of the best in the business. And now taking out Ryu in game number 1. I don't know what we just witnessed there. I don't know what is what. I don't know, man. I don't know. We should just stop casting and just watch. It'll just be a silent stream, an ASMR stream. Oh my god, that was just ridiculous.
Jesus
I gotta look
Christ.
this guy up.
Yeah, so TurkeyDano ties it up. We're 1-1, and are we living in a world where Ryu gets taken out as well? Like, this is so rough. Like, there's no losers bracket. Like, only 2 people advanced today.
Yeah, this is rough. That's the one thing that was scaring me, is because literally from the NA qualifiers, they get so many more qualifiers, so it's not that scary. Like, you know, someone you like is gonna make it through, and but here that's not the case. Like, a lot of good players that we expect to make it through might not make it through.
Yeah,
like some of the top players might not make it through, and it's getting kind of scary.
It's terrifying, to be honest. Like, if eggs is already taken out, like, that's everything's just turned on its head right now. Like,
yeah,
the turns have been tabled.
Yeah, exactly. Man, hopefully he can keep the turns from tabling. Spawning in the top left hand corner, it is this crazy Zerg, man. I hope he can pull it off, and if he can't, that's okay too. But it is Ryu, who is currently teamless, I believe.
He is, and spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Brazilian Protoss player representing Icebound Esports. It is TurkeyDano.
Yeah, I wasn't able to look up any info yet, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a cheeser.
Based on what we've seen, oh yeah,
he's a career cheeser. He's like the Latin American Florencio, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. As he threw down a pylon, but I'm pretty sure it's a fake. You know, he's just psyching his opponent out, or not. Yeah. I don't know.
Right or not? Ryu not falling for it too much. He's just checking for proxies, keeping something near that pylon to make sure that nothing pops up over there.
Oh yeah, he's terrified right now. He's got his overlord over his natural location. He went pool first as well. Pool hatch, still no hatchery actually. He just went pool gas, and yeah, he's just playing this very safe.
Oh no, guys! Eggs, the guy who just lost to TurkeyDano, his girlfriend is in the chat. She is also somewhat of a player and a streamer as well. Yeah. The banter. Darking is the admin for a lot of most of the tournaments that we do with Eggs and Latin American, North American players. So that's funny. Good to have them all in the chat. The whole gang's here.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
How about them LATAM qualifiers?
so sorry, Mabels. Darking is saying, like, if Mabels is consoling Eggs right now, because he's one of the best in the region, and this guy took him out. Will he do the same to Ryu? We're already tied up. Like, it could happen.
Yeah, this is getting nuts. So I want to see what he can't just go in a straight up game right here, right? Can he?
I mean, Ryu.
We don't know.
Ryu is behind economically, to say the least. He is behind. And Turkey.
Look at that army. Yeah, he's not doing anything with the Lings.
Yeah, like he sent his Lings all around his bases just in case it was a proxy. He went to the north, to the south as well, and yeah, he's just playing this as safe as possible. And because of it, his economy is suffering a little bit. And TurkeyDano, he is looking pretty good. He's ahead in workers.
Yeah, so I can't believe that worked so well. Question mark. We'll see right now. He even got overlord speed just to make sure he knows what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Ryu is not taking any risks. He sees the Stargate and tries to get out of there, make sure he doesn't die, but he doesn't exit far enough, and he's gonna get shot out. Lost a Ling there, I think. Losing 2 Lings? No, okay. Oh, he did lose 2 Lings.
Yeah, trying to do
3 Lings?
this.
Okay, gosh.
Yeah, he did save his Overlord, and again, the Adept being annoying there, gets a bit of damage, does shade out, and I'm a little bit concerned.
No third base yet.
Yeah, the third is a little bit late. Again, Turkey, he's getting away with this, and this kind of reminds me of Haas. Like, whenever someone plays against Haas, like, they end up playing incredibly safe. So if Haas decides to play macro...
then he's got the advantage. Yeah, just to put it in context, you normally want to take your third base at like 31, 32 supply, something like that. I'm no doctor, but around the 30 supply mark, and he's getting it at over the 40 supply mark. Like, this is super late, unless he has some sort of hard-hitting build. Maybe he could get 4 queens out early. I don't know if he did that. Yeah, he did get 4 queens out already, so that's the correct response there. Like, if you're going to delay your third, you have to get the queens out.
Yeah, so again, like, this goes to show how defensive he's been, right? Like, he's got his 4 queens, he's got his spores on the way as well, and oh my, we have double Stargate.
Uh-oh. What does this mean?
This should mean Mass Phoenix, but the Overlord already goes in, and it does spot both Stargates. So, again, Ryu, he knows.
But still, can you do much against Mass Phoenix here?
Just be greedy, you know, like
Queen.
Yeah, just make sure you get a bunch of spores. I think more than 1 spore in each main, because the Phoenixes are just gonna, like, the mass amount of Phoenixes are just gonna dive in anyway. So defensively, that'll be good as well. And
interesting, there's no Baneling Nest or Roach Warren or Lair.
Yeah.
Which is, like you were saying, he needs to be greedy. That's pretty darn greedy. He has no tech at all, not a single drop of tech. He's getting, I guess you can say, like, his armor +1, but that's it.
And Ryu's still behind in workers.
Overlords, yeah. Overlords need to get out of there.
Oh,
he have a transfuse?
He does. And wow, he even drops the queen. He respects the amount of queens, and Turkey backs off.
Yeah, which is good. Queens, I think it's Cosmo. Well, queens can heal up, and obviously the Phoenix can't. So that was a good call by him there to get out of there.
Yeah, and we'll see where we go from here, because there we go. Finally, a Roach Warren is on the way. So we are going to be seeing roaches coming out from Ryu. We do have a Lair on the way as well. But Turkey, he is committing to Mass Phoenix.
Yeah, this is, I like this. It's unfortunate. I always ask for this. I ask for this, and ladies and gentlemen, be careful what you wish for. Because I always ask for, like, Mass Phoenix. But not against Ryu. Not after kicking eggs out of the tournament.
Yeah, and there's only one spore in the main. He had 2 in all the other bases, but only 1 here. And now there's a queen on his own as well.
Oh my god. Rotterdam somewhere smiling in bed right now, or whatever time it is out there.
One more
oh my god.
And that's all
he can just pick all the queens up. That's it. There's going to be nothing left here for him.
Oh my god. Ryu. Please. And with the massive amount of Phoenixes, he doesn't care about the spore. He picks up a bunch of drones anyway. 12 drones went down.
See, guys? Why don't y'all listen to me? Mass Phoenix is the play.
Oh my god.
TurkeyDano playing like an absolute madman right now. Like, the amount of units here, the sheer number of losses taken. He's lost 2 workers this game and 1 Phoenix, and that's about it. A Zealot, some adepts.
It's a bit of a shame. Shout out to, we do have a bunch of Spanish speakers in the chat. We only have a French and a Spanish stream for this series, and oh my god, Ryu, he's losing so many more workers. Like, where's the anti-air? The Spire isn't done. The Spire's on the way, but
he's not gonna have enough. He's gonna kill all of these overlords too, probably, and he'll be supply. No, he can't really supply block him. He took too much supply out to supply block him. But he won't have much. He'll have like maybe 6 corruptors, 5, and they're not going to be able to win against these Phoenix. He's getting Zealot legs and upgraded. What is that? Weapons +1, and everything's just going to go across the map and kill, because there's only going to be corruptors in the air and a couple lings. and the Zealots are going to wipe it out, and I think Ryu's going to get knocked out here.
I mean, we'll see. He's going for a Ling run by Al, but there's plenty here on the ground to defend the third base, and there are Corruptors on the way, which is nice. Like, Corruptors are incredibly tanky, especially against Phoenixes, but against mass Phoenixes, if they're enough, then they don't even care. They're just gonna bulldoze over the Corruptors.
And if he micros them to like push the weak ones in the back, he can just kill them easily. And not to mention the economy advantage for him, and he's got 3 bases, and it's just everything adding up. He's just diving on 2 spores just because he can.
Yeah, just like that, 1 Corruptor already gets picked off, and Turkey, we'll see where he goes from here. We have a Fleet Beacon on the way. Ryu, even though he's taken a lot of damage, he is starting to stabilize. Like, he has a decent worker count. He's just being very... Oh god.
I feel like TurkeyDano is just being nice right now. He could jump on this. He just hasn't because he doesn't want to lose all his Phoenix yet until he has the backup punch. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, all the Corruptors get focused down. Everything's going to go down. He's going to lose a lot of Phoenixes doing it because of the spores, but...
Yeah. He doesn't need them anymore.
Yeah. I mean, he's already got a Fleet Beacon on the way. He's going to be taking up to Carriers or Tempests or what have you.
Yeah. And the only thing that counters the Carriers is Corruptors, and there's none of those here.
None at all.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And there's only 1 spore here, so, like...
I mean, this game's over, unfortunately.
Like, Ryu has to do something crazy. He's researching Burrow, which is nice, but I think it's too
burrow
late.
Everything.
Yeah.
He's gonna burrow.
I mean, it would work, right?
Poor
like
Ryu.
if Phoenix has showed up and he borrowed all the drones, then they can't be picked up. But
yeah, I really hope that TurkeyDano can like qualify because he took out a lot of good players. So if he doesn't qualify, it's kind of all for nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially since he took down some of the favorites, right? Like, it'll be such a shame if he takes out Eggs, he takes out Ryu, and then he doesn't qualify.
Yeah,
like,
and then just exactly. Like, dude, you took out all the best. Please qualify.
Yeah, especially because he's gonna be back tomorrow. You know, he's gonna be back tomorrow. Then.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna be back tomorrow. And what if he takes out like Cham or something in the beginning?
Yeah, like it's possible. You know, this guy's crazy. He's a turkey. Who knows what he's gonna do?
I feel like I finally get like other sports fans looking at this bracket. I'm like, okay, if Cham were to lose in that last tournament, it would have been okay because he has the next 2 to qualify because that'll give him plenty of space. But Cham might make it, but now Paco Mike can't make it, and now Ryu can't make it, and it's a lot more slim pickings. Now there's like 3 players that should have made it that now have to make it tomorrow because of stuff like this.
Yeah, and oh god, the Phoenix is just picking so much up.
This is a massacre.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. But again, Turkey, like he's not being very efficient, and I'm very surprised he's sticking with Phoenixes. Like he hasn't switched up, even though he has the Fleet Beacon. He's just sticking with Phoenixes. And at some point, I don't know if this is the right call.
Yeah, this is. I mean,
he just wiped out the entire mineral life.
We're just watching a slow death here.
Oh.
Now, good on Ryu for giving the good fight. Like he has to. He can't just tap out here. You gotta fight to the death. But I don't know, man. This is hard to watch.
Yeah. This is very hard to watch, and I mean now there is a ground army. Like the Roach Ravager has finally made it across the map. He could kill this Nexus, which is the beginning of something. Storm isn't even done, so the High Templar are useless right now.
I love your effort to make this sound like he still has a chance.
Yeah, I mean, like he can kill a base, and look at the supplies. They're still pretty even. Like he's not out of it.
I just feel like he has nothing for carriers at all.
Ah, there it is. Yeah,
there it
carriers are finally on the way.
Yeah. You're like, this base could be the start of maybe something slightly like a comeback. I feel bad for you, man, but this game is so over, and he's just gonna...
Yeah, at this point...
And TurkeyDano could have maybe like jumped on the army and just killed it and tried to end it earlier, but he's like really, he knows what he's doing. He wants to secure the win, keeping the Phoenix alive, doing the damage, getting out, not rushing into carriers. Like it's been a while. That's actually really good contamination there.
Especially because carriers take so long, and these are the first carriers as well. Like it took Turkey so long to finally switch his tech and start building something other than Phoenixes. But as you were saying, like the problem is that he just keeps keeping the corruptor count low. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. He does split.
And the thing to keep in mind is he's had a huge bank for a while now, and so him just now choosing to make the corruptors was on purpose. I don't know why he did that, but I mean not the corruptors, the carriers. He's had a heavy gas and mineral bank for a minute.
Yep, and there we go. Like now he's finally starting to spend his money. He's almost maxed out. He has 180 supply, and at this point now, TurkeyDano is taking advantage of his economy, of everything that he's worked towards this game. And
I don't know why he doesn't jump on the those. He needs the Vipers. Get the Vipers, man. Those are easy. I feel like with the amount of stalkers he has, he can jump on the Vipers with the Phoenix, lose them all, and still win the game.
It's possible, but he doesn't want to lose all his Phoenixes. You know, he's being careful with his micro, and now here comes the push. Yeah.
You know, I was thinking for a second there, I thought Cham might lose in his series, and I was like, well, at least we'll have a good player tomorrow or in 2 days in the next qualifier. Like, it'll be great to see Cham play again because, of course, he'll qualify.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of questioning who's going to qualify and who isn't.
Yeah, like Turkey has just thrown a wrench in the works. Like he just comes in for the qualifier, takes out Ryu, takes out Eggs, and Ryu, he's trying his best, right? Like he's a good player. He's like, who is this guy? He's like, literally, who is this guy? Like he took out. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, and that is it. GG. TurkeyDano is continuing on, taking out Ryu. Good games, but I'm pretty sure these players are familiar with this guy and know he's known for his cheese.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure that they aren't familiar with him.
That would be crazy.
Especially because Ryu, he lives in Italy. Like he ladders on Europe. If this guy is like an NA ladder hero who's just known for being cheesy, then Ryu has no idea.
Yeah, he would never match him up on the ladder. That's crazy. That is crazy. Cham's playing right now?
Possibly. I'm not too sure, as Cham is going up.
I'm gonna ask for a link.
Yeah, he is going up against Zions at the moment, the winner of which will go up against Terran for the qualifying match, I believe.
Ooh, no. Wow, this is crazy. So Destan lost to Terran, man. That's unfortunate. Good on you, Destan. You made it pretty far, but lost to Terran. So Terran is now in the finals. Terran's actually super sick as well. Dark Unnamed going up against Egg. I'm rooting for Dark Unnamed, I guess. That one I don't care. Those are both good players who deserve to qualify. The Zerg Lord against Roro. I don't know.
Roro. Yes, he is a Mexican. I think he's Zerg or Terran, one of the two. But yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, we've casted him here before.
We need to get him in more tournaments if he's going this far.
Yeah.